Congress is a gathering of a community in a very celebratory way. It's why you see this theme of Congress being a celebration of artistry and community, because we are continuing to bring that theme forward into the future. It's the foundation of what Congress is. Our art becomes so deep and so emotional, and that's why you see this evolution of content and this evolution of show and mastery coming to life. We create a stage and allow artistry to shine, where it's evolved into this high-tech, beautiful display of artistry brought to life by Antoinette Beenders and her creative team, which is built of artists from all around the world, brought to life in a way that you would never see anywhere else, or as Antoinette said a few years ago, the greatest show on Mother Earth.
Aveda. Aveda. Knowledge of the whole.
Excuse me for a while I'm wide-eyed and I'm so down caught in the middle. I've excused you for a while I'm wide-eyed and I'm so down caught in the middle. If I I try, cry you not get there. Yeah, my team so strong, my team so long, never been so wrong. Yeah, my team so strong, my team so long, never been so wrong. Excuse me for a while, turn a blind eye with a stack caught right in the middle. Have you wondered for a while, have a feeling deep down you're caught in the middle? A line, but you not listen. If a child, cry you not get there. Yeah, my team's so strong, my speak so long, never been so wrong. Yeah, my team so strong, my speak so long, never been so wrong. Yeah, my team so strong, my team so long. been so wrong, never been so wrong.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Antoinette Beenders.
Woo! Oh. Woo. What a welcome. Hi, everyone. So lovely to see you all. Thank you so much for being here. God, I got really emotional for a moment. Thank you. Thank you. We are here all tonight together as one big family, and I'm so proud of all of you and so proud of all of our teams, and it's just so great to be together again, isn't it? Yeah, thank you. So we've worked really hard today for you all. We put a show together with my award-winning team, who I'm terribly, terribly proud of, plus many, many other people. And I can't wait to share with you some of the work that we've been working on. So without further ado, some of you might know I did a little collection. I actually got into hair color in the last couple of years because, I don't know, I thought colorists were having too much fun. And I thought I'm going to start dipping my toes into that. So I did the Bloom collection that some of you might know. But I then also ended up doing a collaboration with the Expression Boys in Madrid. I know, it was fantastic. And what was really fun was to kind of really collaborate at a level where where the minds come together, you know, it's really great. So we came up with an idea because this show is called Knowledge of the Whole, which is the meaning of Aveda. And, you know, Aveda has always been about from top to toe, head to toe, you know. So, and that's why if we look at the institute that Horst started here in Minneapolis, it says fashion, wellness, and art. So I really wanted to showcase fashion with you tonight. Is that good? Okay. So for this particular collection, we're using the designs of a Japanese fashion designer. No names mentioned. I'm sure you all recognize it. And that was the inspiration for the collection. So I think I'm going to just show you a few slides to give you a little bit of an idea on the inspiration. So we were really inspired by fabrics because I always think hair is the fabric of the body. And fashion is also fabric. So as you can see these little stripes within the hair, we decided to create those stripes, the stripes within the fabric, we decided to create the stripes within the hair. So do you want to see how we did that? All right, let's show the next slide. Actually, it's a little video. So what we did, we actually took a piece of hair, it's called APO, this collection, a piece of hair, and we took that piece of hair, which was colored for last Congress, 2018, and I'm going to bring someone out in a minute to tell you all about it. And then we added blocks of paper over the top of this recycled piece of hair. And so we kept the color. And then we put little stripes of tape over the top. And then we added the Evade vegan color over the top of it. And that's how we created that. So you've got the Vibrance that we launched in 2018. And then we added our new vegan hair color on top. And then we'll show you the next slide that gives you that result. What do you think? You like? Thank you. So depending on what base you do that, this was done on a stained glass base, which we're going to talk about, and this was done on a pastel blonde base. So it's the same technique, but just on a different base. So I'm going to sorry, my words are a little bit mungled up. We've been doing hair for about 18 hours, so give me a minute. I'm going to transform this young lady into another look, so bear with me. I'm going to give her a cape. Oops, so Daisy. And Daisy is also the name of my dog, by the way. Okay, I'm just going to take this piece of hair. Yeah, we wanted to keep it real simple. And the Expression Boys sent their love, by the way. They are unfortunately busy in Brazil at the moment. But yeah, so it's very exciting. It's now an award-winning collection, and we're incredibly proud of it. So I'm going to change this hairpiece onto another base. And while I'm doing that, I actually think it's about time. I'm going to bring one of my hair children, I call them, the Current, and I want you to go absolutely berserk, okay? Please. I want you to go berserk for the Current North American Hair Colorist of the Year, Mr. Luis Gonzalez.
Hi, guys. Hello, Miss Antoinette.
Thank you.
How are you guys doing? Are you guys having a great time? Amazing. I'm so excited to be here, guys. So the last time that I worked with Antoinette at her Congress show, she gave me a task. She said, I want you to create a color technique, brand new. And I really wanted to do the job, right? So what I did is I came up with a glass stain technique, right? So I want to look at color and really push the boundaries as much as I could. So I wanted to create that stained glass technique on a single weft of hair. One of my favorite things that I did that time was the first time that I got to work with full spectrum vibrance, my favorite color of all time. And so what I did is I actually used tape. So if you see here, all of those white lines, they were taped out before to create negative space, right? And then I used full spectrum vibrance in 3 different shades to create that beautiful glass stain technique. What do you guys think?
You're so
Antoinette,
genius.
can I help you?
You are so genius. I tell you, this genius man standing next to me is so incredibly talented. I've seen he's been doing some beautiful collections, some beautiful award-winning collections at that. And he's got 2 salons in Denver, so he's also running columns, he's running staff, he's doing it all with a big giant smile, whilst, I know, I really take my hat off to you, I really do. So, we're going to just change this little look around. Give me a minute. I'm going to change the piece of hair to another piece of hair. So I'm just going to pop this off. Look at this beautiful girl. We can finally see her gorgeous face. Zoom in. Whoops-a-daisy. I know. Well, that's a nice welcome, wasn't it? That's for your beauty, by the way. That's applause. And now this is the piece that I showed you how it was made, okay? So we're going to pop that on there for a minute, and we're going to have a little look, see if we like where it sits. Do you mind holding that, Luis?
Of course.
And I think we're going to have a little clip somewhere. Yeah, let's just pop that in. And the trick is here to get the little stripies just so it looks like a fringe. So first I'm going to place it, right? Have a look. And same on the other side. Always have to have a look from the front, right? It's amazing how a small piece of hair can transform a face like that, right? And then I'm going to just, basically what it is, it's taped. So we tape it back in, back on. Now the other thing that I like about this piece of hair collection is that it's a recycled piece of hair. So we reuse our hair because after all, we are a sustainable company and we have sustainable beliefs. Don't you think? Thank you. I like that you like that too, because I think there's something to, you know, it's easy to always buy a new piece of hair or a new weft of hair, but I actually believe, you know, to give the hair some respect and reuse it. That's kind of my personal. I'm really into that at the moment. I don't think I'm ever going to buy any more hair. I'm just going to reuse all of it. To be really honest, I mean that. All right, so let's have a little peekaboo. How are you doing? You okay? Yeah. I'm just going to comb that just for. Actually, then maybe you want to start putting that on her, on one side. Give her a little hand, and I'm going to comb that so it's perfection. Because that's what we do as Veda artists, right? We make things perfect, as perfect as we can. Okay. Put that there. All right. We're then going to give her a little green glove because at the end of the day, oops, I'm just going to do this because I want to reuse my piece of hair. So I'm going to just pop it there. So it doesn't get all tangled up. And then I'm going to, oh.
That's straight.
Do you wear long gloves? Obviously not. All right, we're going to give you, I'll take your other hand, sweetheart. There we go. Just make sure, and you're going to add a little green because green is a Veda, right? We're going to actually get you to stand up for a second. Yeah, are you okay there? Okay, here we go. Give me a hand with that. Hold this for a second, please. Because we want to give him a little surprise, don't we, Louise?
Always.
Always. All right, are you ready for this? And we have a new look. All right, just make sure all this looks perfect. There you go. See you shortly. We'll just take this as well. See you in a minute. Enjoy.
Yo, you don't want to fuck with us. You don't. You don't. You don't. You You don't want to fuck with us. You don't. dope, 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 dope.
Introducing Mirum by NFW. Mirum is a world-first vegan alternative to animal leather, made from plants, not plastic, using 100% natural ingredients like cotton, rubber, and biochar. Its pioneering production process requires no tanning and no water use. Mirum is a fully circular innovation designed to be recycled into new materials or returned to the earth as nutrients. Stella McCartney's Falabella re-edition is handcrafted in Italy using Mirum. It is the first ever luxury bag made of Mirum to go down a runway. Mirum rests on an organic cotton backing with plans to source regenerative cotton underway. It's the future of fashion.
Welcome. Okay. Ready for some more? Yeah? Let's do it. Anywhere here somewhere. Okay. All right. Well, I really, like I said, we're talking fashion, okay? So knowledge of the whole, right? That's what Aveda means. And I wanted to share with you some of the collaborations we've been doing. I'm not sure if you're all aware of it, but we've been collaborating with Stella McCartney for quite a number of years. We've been doing, yeah, thank you. We've been doing the hair for her shows a good, I'd say 7, 8 years now. And we've traveled all over the world with her. And we do that because we have similar beliefs. Vegan, we are vegan. Cruelty-free, we're cruelty-free. Sustainable, we're sustainable. She innovates, we innovate. And it's really important that we team up with partners that have like-minded views. So, and that's why I wanted to share some of Stella's latest innovation, because she's really working on the future of fashion. Because fashion, as you all know, could be a little, you know, from a sustainability point of view, but we love it, because we love fashion, right, as hairdressers. So, so talking about trends and fashion, I've seen a lot of long hair the last couple of years. And if I think of Stella McCartney, I think of a London it girls. Yeah, she's from London. I used to be in the 90s in London myself. That's where I was trained. And I thought, why not bring it back a little bit? Some of this 90s London it girl vibe. And then when I was looking for the trends for autumn winter this year, I noticed that the bowl cuts making a return. So yeah. So I thought, why not do some nice London it girls with some shorter haircuts? Different textures, different colors. You know, are you up for it? Yeah? Okay. So I have my beautiful Elle here. Elle is actually from Minneapolis, but I've known Elle forever. I think I did Elle's first haircut when she was 15, right, Elle? Remember? She's been part of collections. She's done Congress many times. She's been on the stage many times. So what we did first of all, I thought, okay, what color did we used to have in the 90s? Well, we used to lighten hair a lot. So what we did, and we used to actually lighten all of it. So what we did this time around, we lightened the hair, of course, with Aveda Enlightener. And we used some Botanical Repair number 2 to make sure that we keep those bonds. And then what we did is we added a little bit of a shadow root. Well, I didn't. Louise did. Like, I can come up with color ideas, but I'm not necessarily the executor of color ideas. And then I thought, okay, how can we start on this, right? So I started by cutting, and I just pre-cut it a little bit. I started by cutting a more of a rounder shape, as you can see through here. More of a rounder shape through the back. So I want to keep the interior a little bit longer. But then I thought we'll go a little bit shorter through the front and the sides. And again, the other thing that I like, again, we're dealing with finer hair, so I try to, shampoo the hair with some of the Invati products so we can plump hair. I'm really into plumping hair at the moment. I'm fascinated. I work with product development on styling product, and I love the idea of making hair fuller, thicker, fuller hair, right? Especially as I got very fine hair myself, it helps. So there's a new tool that's just come out on the market. I'm not sure if you heard of it. It's called a calligraphy pen. And they sent me one, and I started playing with it, and I thought, hey, I'm going to share it with you guys. So yeah, if you like it, it's a new tool. It's a hair cutting tool, and it looks like a pen. I'm going to pop it in front of her. Here you go. It's like that. Yeah, it's different. So I'm going to take a section, and by the way, I'm not being paid by this company, just so you know. I'm using it because I like it. No, I mean that. I mean it. No endorsement. I'm not allowed. So I'm going to take a section, and what I do is I'm taking a section parallel to the perimeter. I'm just going to make sure that the hair is wet. And I suppose you could do it a little bit with a razor as well if you wanted to get the effect. But what's interesting about this tool, or about this way of cutting, is that the guy that invented it is a German guy. And he was cutting a stem of a flower, and he cut it first like that, and you had like a, diameter about, where are you, Nate? I'm going to do it here so you can see my fingers. About that much. And then he did it at an angle, and then the diameter grew of the hair. So I was thinking about that, and I thought that makes the hair plumper, thicker, a wider diameter plumps the hair up. And that's how I thought about it. So let's see if it works. Okay, so I'm just going to use it at an angle. Sorry, I'm going to have to stand in front of you a little bit. And I'm just going to it's actually quite easy because it kind of is like using it like a pen. You just slide across it. Look, it's... You just slide it. I mean, and for those of you that use razors, this is actually a very safe way of using it because it's only a very small piece of blade. Nate, find me. Here we go. It's only a small piece of blade. Yeah? So it's not if you're going to chop your whole finger off. So I thought it would be quite good for students as well. So I'm going to go round and round, and show Al's beautiful face. Because if you've got a face like that, you've got to show it. And I'm just going to go around the perimeter all the way. And again, as the hair is finer, it just adds this hair that's cut at an angle, and it kind of thickens it. And then I combine it with Invati and a bit of botanical repair, keeping it nice in shape. And we get plumper hair. Well, that's my theory at least. And then we add a little Stella McCartney, and off we go. All right, and again, I'm just taking the hair, I'm lifting it up, and I'm literally, this pen goes all the way. Adding a nice little edge. Still very soft, not hard. Working my way through, all the way to the perimeter. You can see here lovely a fullness and a roundness. And if you want to just chop a bit off, you don't have to worry about chopping your fingers off. It's not the first I did little ombre on stage, isn't it? For those of you that have been here before. Remember that time I chopped my fingers? I had ombre. Remember? Oh, you know what? Things happen. Anyway, are you guys enjoying yourself? Let's have a little chat with you guys. Yeah? I mean, I wish I could see today, but obviously we were getting quite a few models ready, so I haven't had much chance. But, did you have a good time? Yeah? Good. All inspired, reignited? Yeah? Great. I mean, I was like I said, I was here this morning. Obviously, some of you saw me. I was so touched by by Tashka and Laura Yawanawa. It was just so lovely to see them on stage. I mean, you know, these people travel 3 days to get here. You know that, right? On a boat, like a little canoe boat. It takes forever to get here. So I'm always really impressed that they make it. But just the pure, it totally grounds me, and it reminds me why I'm with Aveda. I've been with Aveda 25 years now. I know. But it's my home. It's my home. You know, like many of you guys, it's my home. I think once Aveda, always Aveda. I don't know. I mean, it's my family. You guys are my family. I mean it. So when I saw Tashka and Laura, it was just wonderful. Really wonderful. Because it's something you don't see anywhere else. Where do you go and you see two people with feather headgear walking through a conference building? Never. Where? Or at a hair show? Come on. It brings it home, right? Okay. All right, so let's have a little peekaboo, see what's going on here. I mean, that face, come on. That face. All right. I think as I want to move on a bit faster, I'm going to go on the scissors. But I'm liking the texture of this, don't you? It's nice, right? Gives it that really lovely. You okay? Have you got hair in your eye? Okay.
It's okay.
No, babe, what kind of hair in your eye? Come here, put your eye down. Put your eye down. Down. I'm just gonna like get your.
Oh, thank you.
Did that work?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. So I'm going to. The other thing that you can do, if you don't have the calligraphy pen, another thing you can do, is a thing that I like using too. Is a pair of thinning scissors, right? I'm just going to go the interior, and instead of just cutting into it, I'm going to go. If those of you probably up and down, up and down. So you remove length. I'm just going to go round because I want it to be a round bowl cut. Up and down, up and down. We're removing length, but we're keeping the ends soft. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Yeah? So still very much soft edges. And I'm lifting it at the same time. So I'm just going round in a circle. Round in a circle. If you're more of a point cutter, you would get more of a blunter effect, but you could do that too. Each texture comes up with a different effect, right? Okay. And I'm just going to go round and round in a circle. There we are. Oh, it's so weird. I thought, what is that in the corner? Is my hands moving? There's a screen there. I just realized that. Bizarre. It's really weird standing on stage, you know? It's really weird. Okay. So I'm just going to go around. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, yeah. There's the butt of the horse. That means I've been up here for a while. No, but it's also, and you'll see it a bit later on. As I'm going around, give me a minute. I'm just going to finish this girl's haircut because, you know, it's what I do for a living. The Stella's Autumn Winter collection is all about horses. And the reason why it's about horses is because she's a horse rider. She loves horses. She has her own horse. But also, she does. That must be another fellow horse lover. The other thing is, she's really very, very, she's vegan, as you all know. And that's why she came up with this whole Miriam invention, so she can be one of the first people to come up with a plant-based leather. And I think that's really admirable because, to come up with the first plant-based leather handbag in the luxury fashion business is quite a big thing to do. So I thought it was brilliant, and that's why I wanted to share it with you. Okay, so I'm just going to go around like slices of an orange, working my way around. And then I'm going to blast it. Oh my God, Elle, you look adorable. How adorable is that? Doesn't she look cute? All right. I almost am tempted to leave it wet, but I'm a bit old-fashioned. I'd like to finish it. Gonna blast it. I might need a little product. Oh, my bodyguards are here. I need to just do a tiny bit of tidying up. You see, it's got a hint of 90s for those of you that were hairdressers in the 90s. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. I wasn't the only one then. Who of you were in with a Veda in the 90s? Let me hear you. Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm happy to hear that. Okay, just touching this up. Sorry, I just want to make sure she has a nice haircut. Okay. And who joined us this year? Yeah? Okay, okay, okay. All right, I just need to blend this. Nearly there, guys, nearly there. So, let's have a peek, 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 peek. Just need to get rid of that corner, especially when I got a fan council in the front row. I better make sure I get it right. Think it's all right, Van? All right, thanks. All right, almost there. Okay, and I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to just give you a quick blast so we not so hairy. There we are. And then I'm going to bring up one of my all-time favorites, texturizing cream. Light Elements texturizing cream. You like texturizing? I love it. Just a little bit of something, right? Little bit of, I mean, great on lots of textures. Now, you're going to see a few more shorter haircuts in the next presentation. Lots of different textures. So we've used lots of different products. There's some Be Curly, some Nutriplenish, some Perfect Blow Dry, but they're all short haircuts. And I think, join me in my parade to cut hair a bit shorter again. Thank you. I'm just going to take, get you to stand up. All right. I know. Look, she's got the plant-based handbag. Enjoy the beauty of Elle and Stella McCartney.
Forever if you're To me, fashion is founded on movement and metamorphosis. It's about transforming fabrics and other materials seamlessly to the body, while creating fluid movements into the organic textures. I have a dance background, and when practicing classical ballet, I learned so much about my body and the transformation of movements. Even if we don't dance, we move, and when I design, I want the designs to become a piece of dance for the woman who wears it. I'm not only looking at the body, but I also look at the space around the body. Dance, like fashion, is such a personal expression. It's literally a transformation of the body, and that's what I want to capture in my designs.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm so excited about this next section. I don't know if some of you know, but we have the exclusive collaboration with the only sustainable couturier in the world, the one and only Miss Iris van Herpen. I know. And we've been incredibly, I mean, Iris has been a personal, no, I wouldn't say personal friend, maybe she's going to become one, but no, I've admired her for so much, because when you hear Iris van Herpen talk about her brand, it's like she talks about Aveda. When we talk about Aveda, it's like we talk about Iris van Herpen. She's the only sustainable couturier, and her work is of another planet. It's unbelievable. She's an innovator, a futurist, sustainable, and she's created this incredible collection for us, for accessories for this holiday campaign. I've got them here in my hands, but I want to bring out my award-winning team who came with me to Paris this summer to do the couture show, to do the hair for the Iris van Herpen show. And we want to share with you some hair from the show, but we also wanted to share with you the hair from the campaign, because we really are going to take Innovator to another level and doing couture hair for our brand. And I hope you like that. So put your hands together. Exactly right. That's where we're going. Put your hands together for Robert Crimes, North American Hairdresser of the Year. Put your hands together for Christian West and Sam Bell from the UK Artistic Team. Put your hands together for Ken Dawson and Logan Fast. Put your hands together for the North American Global Master, Alan Ruiz and Vanessa Mitmarsh. And Robert Crimes. All right, they're going to start working. They're going to be doing the hair from the campaign. Yeah, I know. These guys are incredible. I am so incredibly proud of them, and I could not do these things without this team. They are so talented and award-winning. These are the guys that have been winning all the awards this year. I am so proud of them. But I'm going to start over here. Again, the campaign is at holiday or Christmas for those of you that don't say holiday abroad. I don't know if you've seen some of the images yet, but Robert here, this is Robert Crimes, everyone. Incredibly talented hairdresser. I call him my innovator. He has done the beautiful braiding work at the campaign, as you can see through here. Let's do a little close-up so we can see that. And Robert and I have been dreaming of working with Iris for many years together. Robert, what was it like to work with Iris?
Oh my gosh. So working with two of the most innovative women that I've ever met in my entire life was a dream come true. We've been working towards this for so many years, but seeing what I could pull out of her incredible collections and transform that into a braid was not only challenging, but it was also invigorating. It's really fun to be challenged in artistic ways. So what we have here is inspired by some of the wave patterns, what I thought of as interference patterns, and put them on this amazingly beautiful model to create an amazingly beautiful piece of art with some great mentors and some great gowns.
Exactly. Well, Robert, you're doing an incredible job. As you can see, this is a slightly bigger one here. I don't know if you can home in, but these are the accessories, some of the berets that you can get, that Iris has designed for us. And you know what's so lovely? Our lovely Kevin Molan has really gone out of his way to get these accessories for you guys here at Congress. So these guys are going to be, this is a limited edition. So if you haven't got some, I heavily recommend you get some because you'll never get them again. This is couture pieces. An Iris van Herpen dress is $100,000. I'm not joking. So to enable to get these pieces, these designed Iris van Herpen pieces, I think it's a real true treat, and I think they're going to be collector's items. So I was just going to share that with you. Robert Donnell on braids. Robert, you're a rock star. We love you. I think you're amazing. Yeah, they're amazing. Okay, well, let's just move over slowly to the brand new North American Master Stylist of the Year, Mr. Alan Ruiz. Alan, I see you work with a hair board.
Yeah, this is a really cool board. It's really fun. First of all, sorry. Good evening. How y'all doing? Yeah, so get to work with this hair board. It's been fun. It's you get to create new different shapes. It's not that hard, which is really nice. So it's a bit effortless, but at the same time, you still are able to create some fun designs.
And this is the board that we used for the campaign hair as well. So again, we managed to make a couple of hundred, not 600, a couple of hundred of them. So if you want to try this yourself, you only can get these here because they don't make these hair boards anymore. We had them specially made for you. Again, available here in the retail area. Now, moving on to doing a little hair, our incredibly talented Vanessa Whitmarsh, who just picked up Editorial Collection of the Year. Vanessa, exactly. What a year you've had.
It's been a great year.
Vanessa, I know you just also opened your own salon.
I sure did in Denver, Colorado, Colt Salon.
I know.
Yes.
Isn't that? I'm so proud of you. Vanessa came with us to Paris as well. She did a killer job. And Vanessa, your work is beautiful. She is part of the North American artistic team for hairstyling. And I know. And they're having a blast. They're having a blast. Now, I know you guys are doing a show tomorrow together with Alan and Nat, right? What time is the show?
We're opening tomorrow morning,
Whoa.
so be sure to check us out.
Yeah. Well, I'm definitely coming to see your show, so I'll see you all there. All right. Well, looking great, guys. All right. Moving on to no stranger on the stage today, Mr. Ken Dawson. And Mr. Logan Fast. Oh, yeah, we're going to go front camera here. Now, Ken has been on stage already twice today. Actually, we gave Kenneth a new name in Paris. He came to Paris Couture Show. We now call him the King. Okay? The guy is the king. He really is. Ken, how did you enjoy Paris?
I love Paris.
How did you enjoy the show at Paris?
It was exhausting, but it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Do you want to tell a little bit, because this is the look we did for the actual show. Do you want to tell? Sorry, Logan.
So during the show, we created this look. Antoinette created this look. And it was a wonderful team building experience, actually, because we all worked together to come up with this invisible bun. You want to speak on that a little bit?
Yeah, why don't you?
All right, well, we sat in the room for 7 hours because Antoinette was burnt out because she showed...
That's right. I was doing a hair test for 3 days, so I was a little tired. So I came back, and I'm like, you guys need to help me. And boy, did they come up with something.
7 hours. So we created this invisible bun to create like more of an alien shape type head shape. And then we created these fins just to give it more of an alien-esque type vibe. And we created these fins by lacquering it down with control force. And a trick to this whole thing is you can't go too fast. You have to move slow. Like if you lacquer it down and you hit it with the heat right away, it's gonna turn white. So you just wanna slow it down, let it set, and then go through and hit it with the baby flat iron on high heat.
Brilliant. Excellent. Well, amazing, Ken. Amazing. And then Logan here. I know Ken is amazing. He's amazing. Big fans over here. Another veteran here of Fashion Week is Mr. Logan Vaz. I mean, how many seasons of Fashion Week have you done?
I've been doing hair at Fashion Week for probably around 15, 16 years now at this point. I love it. That's great.
And what do you think is the difference between doing hair for a couture show and like New York Fashion Week?
I would say, honestly, the biggest difference is just the amount of effort that goes into the craft. I mean, you'll be able to see in the dresses the hours that it takes to put them together, but also, too, the amount of time and the amount of effort that we put together or spent just to show Iris what our team is really capable of doing. Yeah. And it took a lot of time. So.
I know, but we had a great time together. We had a great time together. And Logan also has 2 salons, by the way, in Salt Lake City. He's a salon owner, big time. I know. I know. They love Logan. But last but definitely not least, my two babes from the UK, Sam Bell, who you probably have recognized from last Congress, and the lovely Krisha West. They are proud of the brand new UK and Ireland team. They are going to be on stage tomorrow. Sam, what are we going to expect tomorrow?
Lots of exciting London-style fashion.
Excellent. Yes, and what time is the show?
3:15.
Okay, we're going to see you all there, right? And then here on my right, we have the incredibly talented Krisha West, who's also a UK award-winning hairdresser. Tell us a little bit what your strength. Like, you do lots more things than just styling hair. You work with pieces, you work with...
Yeah, so I work with wigs. I'm
right.
trained in trichology, so I'm a hair loss specialist. So I kind of deal with a lot of sort of like hair pieces, wigs, and things like that. So I'm quite creative with that side of it too.
I know. And how do you like the Iris van Herpen accessories?
Love them.
Yeah, aren't they beautiful?
Oh. Yeah, I want them. I want them.
I think we're all kind of ordering quite a few of them. Anyway, girls and boys, thank you so much for your incredible work. I think you guys are amazing. Are you guys kind of done? Yeah, are we good? Are we there? Are we going to leave them on? Okay, excellent. All right, well, can we have a big, giant round of applause for this incredibly talented team? Thank you so much, and enjoy Iris van Herpen. Thank you. All right. There we go.
As we travel into the future, we are fortunate that our Aveda DNA empowers us to be the architects of our own future. We have always been visionaries. We explore all our senses to the fullest. We embrace artistry as never before. We might not know the future, but we know our artistry, our heritage, the foundation on which we will continue to build our beloved brand, Aveda.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the stage Antoinette Beenders and her team.
Michael, let me say a few words. Thank you so much. Obviously, this show took a huge amount of people to, thank you all so much. This show took a huge amount of people to create. I want to thank you, my wonderful team, all the people, Michael, Jane, the Aveda Education team, Kevin Molen, Cal Miner, everybody that played a part in this show. This takes a village. And I thank you all so much from the bottom of my heart for being with Aveda and being with us tonight. We love you all and thank you so much. Thank you. Let's party! Okay.